Hi, brothers and sisters. I hope you're doing well. So I always come back on if I get anything. And I had a dream this morning. So I will tell you about that. I all of a sudden was on a boat in water. And it was like a race type boat. And I began seeing like big green like warships, and they were bombing in the water. Like they came so close to us, and we just started speeding off, trying to running that boat as fast as we can. They were coming really close to the boat, and then I looked, and it was almost like I had a vision within this dream. And I looked at the shore, and it was New York, the big tall skyscrapers. And the Lord gave me a word about New York. What was it, a week ago or something? I told you guys. I didn't make a video specifically for that, but I told you guys. And the vision that I got was that the water from the ocean, because I was on the ocean shore of New York, but the vision that I had while I was in the dream was that water was going in through the city, and these warships were going to go into the city as well on the water right in, and they were going to cause these buildings and stuff to begin falling. And this didn't happen. It was a vision in a dream, and these buildings were collapsing and people were dying from all different kinds of reasons. Some of them I seen crashing into the buildings as they were falling. Like they had been driving down the road, these buildings fell and they crashed. And it was horrific. And then I seemed to come out of that vision. Hang on, I had to sneeze. Or yawn. I had this dream before I woke up this morning. So, anyways, as I came out of this, I then realized I could go down. I was in New York City, and they were telling everybody to go get in lower ground shelters or bunkers. Everybody was told. I was in this little neighborhood, and it was like there was like these apartment buildings, and I believe these apartment buildings were like the red brick. And everybody's coming out of their apartments and going in this one door because you go downstairs and go into these bunkers. And I was down the stairs, and for some reason I had heard somebody knocking, and I went up there and it was a woman, and something made me, it's so weird, but something made me think I need to go up to her apartment. She came down, and it was like something wasn't right about her. I need to go up to her apartment. I did, and when I went up there, she had two younger kids in the living room. I looked in one room, and her husband was in there, and just like, I can't even describe him. And then there was like a teenage boy or something, and they were all like afraid of her. It's like I had this knowing that she left them all in the house and went somewhere safe and wouldn't let them go. And it was like the teen boy, I believe the teen boy, he was like laying down, he was like tied up. It looked like in my dream. And she ended up following me. I don't know if she felt like I was going to go to her apartment, but she ended up coming in after me, and I ended up just beating on this woman for leaving her children and, making them prisoners in their own home, tying her teenage son up. And then after that, there ended up being a few people in there, and I made her leave the house. And there was a couple people I recognized in there. I was talking to people, and I was going to be doing something. And then a lady showed up in the dream that I've known. She's a Christian. She's the one who prayed me to be a Christian when I was a teenager. And she was there, and I began talking to her about going to my father's house. I was either going that day or the next day. So that's how the dream ended. I don't remember a whole lot of detail in there. I just remember I was going to my father's house. So I'm constantly getting ready to go to my father's house in dreams, but this definitely was a bombing. But these were warships out on the water that were bombing. They were bombing us. And I knew I had a vision that water was going to come in to New York and flood New York out, and buildings were going to fall. And it was going to all have to do with the war. It was just really scary. So, anyways, I share this with you. I know it was prophetic because I had a vision. I also told my friend Cindy something about the Lord. The Lord had spoken to me about something, or I was talking about the Lord about something, but I always know it's from the Lord when I identify the Lord in my dreams. So, all right, I will leave that there. I told you if I got anything that I would share. Sometimes I put things out and it ends up being a confirmation to somebody else's dream, or I end up getting a confirmation from somebody else. They had a dream that matches my dream. So the Lord uses us full circle to help each other. So I wanted to put that out. And I'll be praying about it. It's never a thus says the Lord, but, just allow the Holy Spirit to speak to you. Nothing I ever share is ever supposed to bring fear upon you. It's just supposed to lead you to the Lord and draw you closer to Him. And, just make sure you're staying really close to Him and staying in your word. But, all right, I'm going to go. Until next time, God bless you.